In the wake of several horrific mass shootings, namely the one in Uvalde, Texas, schools around the country are prioritizing security and safety inside their buildings.
Well, tonight, the Twin Falls School District met to discuss that and talk about how they can expand armed security to protect students within the halls of their schools. Tristan Lewis joins us now. More details on these new ideas and how this might look once it gets implemented. How many school resource officers does the district have right now?
Yeah, so Brian and Morgan, Twin Falls has 6 SROs at their middle and high schools through the Twin Falls Police Department. They also cover elementary schools, but aren't primarily assigned to them. With this new proposal, they'll provide SROs and armed security at every single school. During Ryan Bowman's 22 years in education,
think about buildings that were built in our school district in the 1970s, and there was no thought about security whatsoever.
Drastic changes have come to security and safety in schools.
Schools were deemed safe places. Nobody worried about it. And today, when we build schools or when we do renovations on schools, that's one of the top priorities, is to make sure whatever we're going to do, it's improving security for our students.
Bowman, Director of Operations for Twin Falls School District, says discussions of improving security in their buildings are constant. And when the Uvalde Elementary School shooting happened, those concerns heightened.
And one of those measures that we've discussed is to add armed security at our elementary schools, in particular.
Currently, elementary schools in Twin Falls share school resource officers, SROs, with high schools and middle schools, with their focus primarily being the latter.
Obviously, they can't be in multiple places at one time.
They use officers from the Twin Falls Police Department.
They run into the same situations that we run into, and that's staffing and trying to have enough officers, and then also the cost would be very significant as well.
That's why the school district is proposing going through a private security company to bring armed security guards to each of its 9 elementary schools.
The ones that we are looking at do have, they use retired law enforcement personnel who have been trained in these situations.
To pay for the private security company, the district will use federal money. But Bowman expects, if approved, they'll try for a supplemental levy in March 2023 to keep the program going into the future.
It's very important to be able to get it going and get it started in order to provide that extra security and peace of mind to not only our students, but parents.
All Twin Falls elementary schools have single point entry, meaning everyone has to go in through the same door.
It forces everybody to come into the office before they enter into the school.
Bowman says, unfortunately, highlighting school safety and security to prevent tragedies,
it is part of what we do, and we take it seriously.
Now comes with the territory of educating kids.
We're always evaluating what we're doing and how we can make it better, and the things that we need to improve on.
If this policy passes, all Twin Falls elementary schools could have private security guards in their schools, but middle and high schools will keep their Twin Falls Police SROs. And again, Bowman took the first step just introducing this proposal today at the board meeting. They're expected to take this up again at the next one on July 20th, where I'm told they're expected to make a decision. And if it is passed, it could go, these security guards could be in at Twin Falls schools, elementary schools, for this upcoming school year.
Well, that's been the biggest issue, I think, in talking about putting SROs in schools all across the country, is law enforcement agencies everywhere are dealing with staffing shortages. So how do you then staff up and staff schools, you know?
And was there talk of long-term funding for this?
Yeah, that's why they're trying to go for that supplemental levy.
Yeah.
If passed, talk about going for that supplemental levy for the March 2023 ballot election.
All right, Tristan, thank you.